into the 31st over at the Adelaide Oval. We've had a good start, our best batting start of the series yet. We're 147 for 3, going at nearly 5-0, which in retrospect is probably too much. All of our 3 wickets have gone from playing possibly reckless shots, but we are still behind against Australia. We posted a really poor first innings total. 200 odd was the score that Australia had over us, so we've still got to get 70 odd runs, even to be level with them. Yeah, 73. So I think in this video, we just... Ooh, that was good full ball from Scott Boland there, who's got all wickets so far. But we've just got to, with this key partnership between the 2 best batsmen supposedly in the world, Root and Brook, I think we've just got to dig in. We've got plenty of time in this match. It's only day 2. Ooh, another good full ball from Boland there. Just got to dig in the last session of day 2. There's plenty of time. In real life, as I record this, it's Saturday night, going up to day 5 of the test in real life. So it appears that England are going to lose the Ashes 3-0. I hope that we don't replicate that. There is a big chance that we might do. But I think the most I would say we can hope for probably is to come away with a draw. But I think we've just got to dig in here. And it's not been a very good over to start off with, to be blunt. Fortunately, that one's nowhere near the stumps, but we've struggled with some short balls, so maybe a bit more practice to get back into the game after a couple of days out. But Pat Cummins has appealed at the end of this over for a potential Joe Root wicket, so this could be a nail in the coffin to start off with. Well, this has got to come quite a way in. Well, it's umpire's call, so that was maybe a little bit closer than we thought. Did swing quite a way in. Umpire's call then is the call, so we get away with one potentially at the end of the first over. And this is the pickle we've had in previous episodes, that maybe the best form of defence is attack. Particularly against those full balls possibly, and then anything short just to leave a little bit alone. Changing bowling then. Scott Boland had a good over last time out, but they've decided to go back to Pat Cummins. Quite an expensive 5 overs at the start of the innings. Duckett and Crawley got off quite well. Oh, Brook's gone. Oh, no. Full ball again. We've been caught out. Why didn't I just follow my own instruction of attacking the full balls? We haven't. And Pat Cummins has made the breakthrough. Oh, disappointing. Harry Brook gone. And now we're 4 down. Just wanted to stay there with these 2 for a while. And unfortunately, Harry Brook has gone cheap. Clean bowled for 8. So now it's time for the captain. And the last of the true batters, really. We come to Jamie Smith after as an all-rounder. And then it's down to the bowlers. And when you consider we got off to a good start, we were 131 for 1. We're now 152 for 4. This does potentially constitute a bit of a collapse. I feel like Stokes and Root have got to stay there now. But learn from our own mistakes. I think we've got to attack the full balls. We're not very good at defending those. Anything else, we could probably defend. 2 bowling changes then, so they've gone back to all pace, which is pleasing because Enisai and Nathan Lyon frightens me to death. But the 2 class pace bowlers back in, they've got a couple of wickets, so they are smelling blood here.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Lovely shot from Root. We've attacked the full ball, and that's a boundary. Class Root batting. Completely what you'd expect. It said it was a full ball, but maybe wasn't as full as we might have been expecting. But nevertheless, a nice boundary there. Another full ball. Again, we'll attack it. And we'll get a couple. Not quite 4. But Root off to a nice start here. 16 off 21 balls. Harry Brook never really made a start. And it's Ben Duckett who's got the majority of the runs. 77 he was out for. Pope and Crawley got into their 20s. Oof. So hopefully Root is the one to deliver. In real life, for England, he's been asked to deliver so many times. Can he deliver for us in the virtual Ashes as well? Oh, that's high. It was the short ball. Went over the slip cord, unfortunately. And we're absolutely okay there. Well, he bowled a short ball, so fortunately there wasn't any risk of us being caught there. And we'll take the runs. Quite a defensive field to Stokes, so we can take advantage of that and pick up a quick single at the start of the over. You see that field's a lot more aggressive to Joe Root. Nick that one down the leg side. That'll be another single. Tried to defend quite a bit the last few overs and we've managed to keep them out, but I have to be honest, I don't really feel comfortable defending. Feel like we're more susceptible to get out. So it is a fine balance we have to find here. And that's a chance. That's a chance and he's gone. Ah! Shouldn't have even been tempted to play that Yorker. And Ben Stokes walks. Well, could that have been possibly just pitching down? I think it is out. I probably clicked a bit too hesitantly to not review that. We still had got three reviews left, so we might as well used it. But Ben Stokes gone very cheaply. Gone out for 2. Never really looked comfortable at the crease. Well, Harry Brook and Ben Stokes gone for a combined score of 10. That is disappointing. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring Matt Potts in at the other end because he did really well, did Matt Potts, at the other end when Harry Brook was in. And I think that's somebody we need now. We're 5 down. You know, we were only 3 down at the start of the day. And we had got half a chance. But Matt Potts was somebody who defended a lot of balls out. Stayed there for 50 balls with Harry Brook in the first innings where we were awful, to be blunt. So hopefully he can do the same now with Joe Root. 5 wickets down. Is it time for Joe Root to start hitting some shots? Possibly, but not to an extent where he's whacking them all over the shop. But 5 wickets down. We still haven't got to the Australians' total. I think it is very unlikely for us to have any competition in this test match. Good field setup this is. Struggling to find the gaps with Root now. Especially from Stark bowling where he is. Try and nick down the leg side. That's about the only place really we can get runs. But again, hit that shot almost a little bit too well. Didn't want to put Matt Potts on strike quite this early in the over. Well, that's a shocker. Absolute shocker. And that change in bowling to Stark and Cummins has really worked for Australia, hasn't it? 3 quick wickets in less than 10 overs. And that's finished us off. We were in a half-decent position when we came to the table. Only 3 down. Mitchell Stark, he got rid of Stokes. Clean bowled Matt Potts. We've still got Jamie Smith to come in, fortunately. But apart from that, we are now down to the bowlers. And Jamie Smith hasn't had a very good series at all. So, well, this is quite a change, isn't it? Going from, you know, can we bat out the rest of the day with a 4th wicket partnership to now all of a sudden, can we prevent losing the match by an innings or more? And of course with that we'll go 3-0 down and into an unassailable position in this Ashes series, unfortunately. So, spin bowling didn't take any wickets before. The pace has done what it needed to. And this was the same as the last test. There were 4 wickets to get and Nathan Lyon skittled those last four wickets. So can he get them here? I think we've just got to play as we have been playing to Lyon, which is why he's been going for a lot of runs. That's in an attacking style. And if we get out, we get out at this stage. Nice shot. Only going to be a single though, unfortunately. Unless we hit one really well with how aggressive this field is, we're going to struggle to get much more than that. Difficult patch for us to come through in this game.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
That one's beat the infield. There is somebody running after it. So we will get there, but we will run free. Good stuff. Jamie Smith off the mark. That was a painful over for Nathan Lyon. 9 conceded off it. And has given us a little bit more confidence. Mitchell start though from the other end. And I think we have just got to start taking signals now. We were a bit defensive at the start of the video. And it wasn't perfect in the first 30 overs. We did lose 3 wickets, but at least we were scoring runs. So I think we have to return to that mantra now. That one's gone all the way for Jamie Smith. Didn't run initially because I didn't know whether there was a man there. That's the only problem with this camera angle we've got. Personally, I like it, but that's the only downside of it. But nicely beats the infield. That one's gone for 4. So 9 off the previous over, 5 off this one. That scoreboard starts ticking a lot quicker if you can get to the boundary. Oh, line coming the other side of the wicket now. Been difficult to bat from Mitchell's start that side.
It's off the middle, but it may not make
Opens up a leg side shot, but if you get it wrong, as we saw with Matt Potts, it does open up the chance of getting clean bowled.
Right out of the middle.
Nice. Lovely from Jamie Smith. That one's going to run away. And we will run, because I did think that one was going to go all the way to the boundary, but some good chasing done there. They have saved a run, so only 3 there. But some good productive overs from us. 6 off this one so far. Actually, 7 off this one so far. I think we got 9 from the Stark over, 10 from the last line over, so better. That one again to the leg side, so be a single. Could have pushed for 2 to finish off the over, but we're starting to get our scoring boots on now. 25 needed to prevent a by-innings defeat in this match. Just got to work at little milestones at a time. Pat Cummins coming from the other end, and finally, some orthodox bowling for us to cope with.
What a delivery.
Ah! My man's gone. Decide to have an over off and defend our stumps. After some good scores the last few overs, but that's been our failing here. Misdefended that one on the back foot, full ball, and the main man falls, Joe Root. 196 for 7. And now we're down to the bowling attack. I have to say that it is going to be difficult
Archer, the new batsman,
to do anything here. 4 wickets lost in 14 overs. 141 for 1, remember. 196 for 7 now. I mean, the damage was done earlier on in the match by being 20 for 6 in that first innings. We'll do our best here. We'll bat till the bitter end. But with Joe Root gone, that feels like a massive loss. Nice. Nice shot. I think that was from Smith, wasn't it? Brings the 200 up. And unless there was any doubt, we are going to attack until the end now. We are down to the tail enders. There's no point playing much defence. It is clear that attack is the best form of defence. The 4 wickets that have dropped so far have been from defending the ball. In the first part of this innings, the first 3, the third one was through, well, the Ben Duckett, that was the third one, I can't quite remember. That was stupid as he's playing a lofted shot. But the other 2 were through edges, through playing attacking shots, but these really have been lost too cheaply through defending the ball. So, clearly, Bazball is the winner, eh? Really, it's Australia. Who are the winners? Be nice to see Jamie Smith make a score here. He's not done much in this series. He's got the chance now. He is the main batsman with Jofra Archer, the bowler, at the other end.
They'll get at least 1.
And immediately a full ball played to the leg side. I think he'll get there, will the fielder, to prevent a 4, but a couple ran at the start of the Pat Cummins over. Decent start for Smith. 19 off 21 balls. Or not 19 off 11 balls. I'm doing him a disservice by saying he's batted 21. That one could go all the way. There's a fielder running after it, but he doesn't, so that's 4. Jamie Smith well into the 20s now. And we're down to single figures in terms of our trailing total. So hopefully our first, most pessimistic objective is the one we should get to. I think we're only trailing by 3 runs now. So 1 boundary will do it.
Nice cut shot, but straight to go.
And is that what we're going to get straight away with the first ball of this over? We're going to run at least 2. Is it going to get there? Well, some bad fielding there. Oh dear. We've got a glitch in the game. Well, we're just going to run the 4. There's a fielder coming over I can see on the mini-map. Travis Head and somebody else standing there having a chin wag. I think it's only fair for us only to run the 4. But no, there's 3 of them over there now, and they still can't decide between them which one will do it. But finally the 4's been given. The 4 runs have been given. So, we are now 1 ahead of the Australians. It's now time for Archer and Smith to get, what, a 300 partnership here? To give us a chance in this test match? God forbid, it's not even the end of day 2 yet. Oh well, look at this. They've gone totally defensive. So we can pick up some singles. Happy days.
Gone on the inside
Oh,
and played
that one
wonderfully
edged
for
through
the
slips,
keeper. Really
and
needs to work
that
hard to stop
could
that.
be another 4. I think the fielder will get there. It will stop in its tracks before it gets to the boundary. I'm surprised the Aussies are keeping Lyon in, maybe for just something a little bit different. We have battled our phobia against Nathan Lyon, I think, so that's good. And a bit of variation with Scott Boland's bowling. So Cummins and Stark didn't come in. Didn't come in? Oh, I don't know. They come in and did a decent job. Well, they did a very good job, actually. And now Scott Boland coming in. Ooh, that wasn't the best from Jofra. So Nathan Lyon has ended his run. 2 pace bowlers. Mitchell Stark comes back in again, coming from that way around the wicket. Makes it a little bit more difficult for us. But a nice start from Jamie Smith. Hits the short ball to leg side. Picks up a single. And a decent partnership being built between these two. Majority of the runs to Jamie Smith, but a good start from Jofra as well. 14 off 17. That's gone though. Didn't quite know what to do with that full ball. And it beat us. All ends up. Mitchell Stark's come back into the attack. And it looks like he's got a wicket. Well, we might as well challenge. We've got 3 remaining. Is there some sort of fluke that keeps Jofra Archer in? It's a full ball, so I can't see anything stopping it here. And it is going to be plumb. So, Jofra Archer will walk off. 8 wickets down. 2 bowlers to come. Can somebody stay there with Jamie Smith for the end of this innings? Well, Jack Leach has done a decent job at that in the past, hasn't he? So, maybe he can do the same here. The one other positive is that Mitchell Stark is bowling to Jack Leach's offside, so a little bit more comfortable in our batting stance there. And what did I just say? Second ball, and he's gone. Couldn't play the Yorker. Jack Leach gone, second ball. No, you can't even challenge that, can you? That's just completely... Yeah, he's gone. And Jack Leach is gone. Only Mark Wood to come. We have got somewhat of a lead, but unfortunately, it's all over here. Mitchell Stark's on for his 5 for potentially 2 wickets in this over. A lead of 16, well. Nice start though from Mark Wood. Is that going to be 4 from the first ball? No, not quite, but a couple. So, down to the last man. Not even at the end of the second day yet. Was hoping to get there. Remember, we started off the episode only 3 wickets down. But trying to put a brave face on things, it's an improvement from 92 all out, isn't it? In the first innings, I guess. Even 14 episodes into this, I can't say that I'm completely to grips with the batting. But this is probably our best score we've had so far, actually, without doing any simulating. This is all of our own doing. No simulation through these 50-odd overs. So, that's something, I guess, but too little too late. And let's face it, whatever we did here, it was going to be an uphill task, because of that really poor first innings we had.
They'll get at least 1.
Lovely from Mark Wood. Don't think it will quite get there. No, not quite enough on the shot to get there, but a couple of 2s, a few singles from this over, 7 off the over. Obviously, it's all academic now, isn't it? And that's the end of the second day. Of course, we'll carry on through the start of day 3. It didn't go all that well, did it? You can see that's really where the rot set in with Harry Brook getting bowled early on. And it has been a tale of batsmen who haven't really got started. I mean, look at that. Brook, Stokes and Potts gone. Obviously, you can't blame Matt Potts, but Brook and Stokes gone very, very cheaply. Duckett did really well. Crawley, Pope and Root all got off to half starts and didn't really do much else other than that. But Jamie Smith is our last hope now at the start of this third day. There's that, and maybe torrential rain, who knows. Can't see it though, it looks lovely and bright. 29 degrees, glorious. That might be it. Another Yorker that we've not dealt with. No, not out. Well, surely 9 down. Australia will have a go at this. Will they? No. I thought that might have been it. Maybe not. Got to deal with those Yorkers a lot better. Just play them. Some of these bowlers have shown the batters what to do here. Jofra Archer with a score in the teens. Mark Wood with a score in the teens. Both contributing. Jamie Smith on 49. Be great for him to get his 50. Said he needed a score. It'll provide little in terms of consolation for us, but a not good score from Duckett. A 50 for Jamie Smith. It would all be good.
Oh, that was a 9 the ball.
It's taken to what would be a dead rubber of a 4th test, but maybe a test that we could be more competitive in, on this batting display at least. That's been a bit better, albeit a bit of a collapse from our middle order, but we started well. There's been some good scores in there from Jamie Smith. These last few batsmen have been pretty good as well, so just got to take some positives, really. That will be the 50. 50 up for Jamie Smith, gets the single with that edge, and from 41 balls, a very nice 50. I mean, he's got his helmet off and his bat up in the air. I don't think it's quite caused celebration in terms of that style. But a good 50 from Jamie Smith. Needed a score. And ultimately it has helped us to save the embarrassment of losing this match by an innings. So we appreciate all that. And a nice 50 played from our wicket-keeper. We can dream. Could that turn into a ton? Maybe it's not all over. Is that it now? Full ball. Mark Wood gone. Didn't play that one very well. And it looks like Mitchell Starc has got his fifer. He will start walking. Of course, we've got 2 talent challenges remaining, so we are obliged to appeal for this. It does look plumb. I agree with David Gower. And that one is going to go straight and keep going and hit the wickets to have us all out. At least Jamie Smith did get his 50, and he's the man who carries his bat, gets the second highest score for England during this test match. But Mark Wood's gone. Mitchell Starc gets his fifer. It was that change back to Mitchell Starc and Pat Cummins that started the collapse. I think it was Pat Cummins, wasn't it, who clean bowled Harry Brook first off. Some decent shots from Joe Root, but he didn't really get off to much of a start. I mean, Ben Stokes went way too cheap, really. And then we brought the night watchman in Matt Potts. He went very quickly. Yeah, Ben Stokes went LBW. Couldn't cope with the short, but the full ball. Matt Potts, clean bowled. But we've had half a go of it. We've had half a go at it. A decent stand for that last wicket. You can see, wow, look at those last 5 wickets, all from Mitchell Starc. That really, really tells the story, doesn't it? But a better batting display from us. Certainly from that first innings. It was that 92 really that killed us off. But Ben Duckett got 78. Jamie Smith, 51 not out. But that's going to be it for the Ashes, isn't it? Australia only need 52 to go and win this Ashes series. It is a fait accompli at this point that we're going to lose, unfortunately. But we'll still keep going for the last 2 test matches. And hopefully we can get a win out of one of those last 2. And I think from that batting performance to get was it 260 odd we got? That's not terrible, and by far our best performance so far. Oh, edged and gone for 4. Australia very close to this win. A little bit fortunate there, edging that full ball. It won't matter at this stage, of course. Australia looks like they are going to win with 10 wickets in hand. Only 5 needed to get there. Another 4 to officially confirm what we all know already, which is the Ashes series has gone to Australia. Don't know if that come off the bat or whether that was. No, well, obviously wasn't fancied. But only 4 needed for Usman Khawaja, potentially, to finish off the Ashes. So only 1 needed to draw this test match. It is a technicality, but that will then mean that England can't get the Ashes back. Means that England can only manage 2-2, but we all know, really, that it is all over. I'm just trying to create a little bit of drama here. And, of course, just tick off all the technicalities.
Nicely played, runs 1.
And that's the first.
Fielder collects that one, no problem.
So, the match is going to end in a draw at the very least. But unless England can skittle all of the batsmen out for no further runs, quite a few ducks to come then if that's the case, then that will be the end of the series. I think he got bat on that, but we'll appeal for it nevertheless. No. That's it then. That will be the single that defines the Ashes. Australia take a 3-0 lead, which is an unassailable lead
players.
And they have
Hope you
won
enjoyed
the
match.
Ashes.
And join us again soon. Thanks for playing.
Oh well. We've had some good times. Thoroughly enjoyed playing these 3 test matches. Of course, there are still 2 test matches to come. But Australia, 52 without loss. We knew it as soon as Australia came out that they were going to win the test match. So with that last innings, it is Australia who win. Mitchell Starc, player of the match, completely deserved taking those last 5 wickets in that innings. And just to remind you from the first innings, 4 of the first 5. It really was where the rot set in. Those first few overs of that first day, 6 for 4. It's just wasn't going to happen from then onwards. 92 all out, gone before lunch. Australia in a really strong position. They were 242 for 4. Had actually a bit of a mini collapse really. Matt Potts did an excellent job to bring the tail down, but even with that, you know, there were 200 odd in front. We made a decent start. 131 for 1 at one stage, but that then ended up being 171 for 6. Jamie Smith, 51 not out. Mark Woods, Jofra Archer, some decent knocks. 20 and 14 apiece. Just wasn't enough though. And unfortunately, that is it for the Ashes series. England have lost it 3-0. Going to have a quick look at this start screen to see what the confidence is like before the 4th test. No doubt it has been absolutely shattered. But we'll come back for the 4th test. I'm not sure in what way I'm going to portray that. I might do things a little bit differently now that yeah, there you go. Australia have retained the Ashes by 3 matches to 0. Yeah, team confidence has gone down as you would expect. But only a 5% loss, which is interesting in terms of confidence. I thought the confidence would be down on the floor. So we've got the Boxing Day test to come at the MCG, followed by the last test match at Sydney. Well, it's all over in terms of the competitive Ashes. But why not? Let's try and have a bit of fun and maybe win 1 match in this series. And I'll be back in a couple of days for the start of that Boxing Day test.